Dave Johan once again for Punch Out Boxing. Pleased to be joined by Eddie Hearn. How are you, mate?
I'm very well, thank you. Looking forward to a great show on Saturday and a tremendous main event.
Good to be back in the city in Nottingham again. We've got another little affair of Nottingham Forest versus Man City as well, and this is going to add to the flavour. How many fans do you think we're going to be?
We'll be full up. We've got like 200 tickets left and be around 9,000 in the arena. Obviously, we were full up for the Conlon fight, but there was a lot of Irish there. This will be all Nottingham. And Lee would all need it. You know, it's a very tough fight, dangerous fight, but we can't wait.
I mean, we were almost here a year ago, and what was the fight of the year? What do you expect on Saturday night? You said it was going to be electric. Do you think it's going to go the distance, or do you think it's going to end in a savage knockout again?
Sometimes you think that the fight will go early, and this could go early. This fight could go in the first round, the 12th round. They're both huge punches. You know, people talk about the power of Maurizio Lara. Lee Wood punches very hard. Ben Davison talks about he thinks he's one of the hardest punchers he's ever trained. So, you know, Lee's got to pick his spots. He doesn't need to get hit like he did against Conlon. But, you know, Lara's not awkward. Conlon is. Conlon's clever and tricky. Lara's just going to be right in front of him, but he's going to be non-stop and very dangerous in the fight.
I mean, after this fight as well, depending on how it goes, do you think the rematch between Conlon and Wood can happen again, or are you going to be looking at the winner of Lopez versus Conlon? Do you fancy Conlon in that one?
I mean, you know, if we can make the fights with networks and promoters, but I like the Warrington fight. You know, I think Lee Wood against Josh Warrington's a massive fight for British boxing. Maurizio Lara against Josh Warrington, number 3, is a big fight. But, you know, I'm interested to make fights that we can actually make. And hopefully we can make a big fight for the winner.
I mean, Jack's already mentioned about the City Ground as well, and I'm only up the road as well in Derby. We'd love to see a massive fight here in Nottingham. Do you think the pulling powers now with Lee Wood after Warrington lost?
He's the champion, but Josh Warrington's still a big name. Still has massive fan base. And look, you know, both guys will be looking to make money. Both guys will be looking for the opportunity, and we'll see what happens.
Speaking of people that it's difficult to make fights with, I mean, we've read recently as well that Aram and Frank Warren and the Saudis, the deal never happened for the fight to be over there as well. You've said that Joshua, that fight can happen as well with Fury. I mean, is it a difficult thing to do deals with the Saudis? I mean, you managed to get it done on multiple occasions.
Not really. If they want to fight, you know, obviously financially it's very lucrative to do a fight over there. We've staged AJ against Ruiz, we've staged AJ against Usyk. If they want to fight, generally they'll get it. So I don't know what's gone on, but maybe it will still happen.
And very finally as well, Maurizio Lara has said that Lee Wood was damaged in his last fight with Conlon, and that's going to have an effect as well. Do you see that?
Can be. You know, sometimes you're in a fight of that magnitude and it takes a lot out of you, but Lee looks fresh. He's had a great camp. You know, Maurizio Lara a couple of fights ago had a tough fight in San Diego. He was hurt in that fight as well, but he's only 24. You know, I know it is. Yeah, I thought he was older, and I'll promote him. But you know, he's fresh. But Lee Wood's a very good fighter, and you know, he'll have the whole city behind him on Saturday.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Eddie from Punch Out Boxing.
No worries, thank you.